If Italian food is your favorite food, wouldn't you want to incorporate it in your Thanksgiving meal? Author and editor-in-chief of Appetito magazine, Andrew Cotto, has created an American-inspired Italian Thanksgiving with a Tuscan twist. I mean, Andrew, this is what we grew up with. And it's not like the turkey was that important on the Thanksgiving table, right?
Right. Yeah, I mean, Italian Americans did Thanksgiving really differently. Right? They'd have a full Sunday lunch, then they'd have the traditional American Thanksgiving.
Right.
This is sort of a variation on that I developed when I was living in Tuscany 20 years ago.
Oh, you're kidding?
Yes, I was living there writing my first novel, The Domino Effect, and Thanksgiving came around, and I really wanted to celebrate with my new friends and neighbors.
Right, because they don't celebrate Thanksgiving
it's just
in
Thursday.
Italy, right? Yeah.
And late November Thursday for them, so I was like, I want to celebrate with you guys and be great, show my gratitude to them, but I couldn't make them like stovetop. I couldn't do it in a traditional American.
What'd you do?
I took all these classic American Thanksgiving dishes, but reinterpreted them in a Tuscan way.
Okay,
right?
let's start. Where should we start?
We'll start over here at the appetizer.
Okay.
Right, this is a classic Tuscan appetizer, crostini, chicken liver crostini.
Oh, chicken liver.
So it's chicken liver with a pickled shallot on top.
Yeah.
Right. We pair that with prosecco, right? Me and Netto being my brand of choice, right?
Yeah.
And that's the classic Tuscan appetizer.
And what's nice about this is that you can make it, leave it out, and not worry about it, enjoy your company.
Absolutely, and I can eat it all day long. I love it.
Okay,
right?
I'm not a big chicken liver person, but it looks, maybe I could put like some tomatoes on there. Is that okay?
Only you.
Okay.
I'll allow that. Then we get to the sides. So we do, the Italians eat in courses, but I begged them to let me do everything at once because that was a tradition I didn't want to break about Thanksgiving. So
yeah.
I sort of filled this little table we had with all we could possibly fit, and we have Brussels sprouts that are glazed in aceto balsamico tradizionale, the classic Modena aged balsamico. So
yes.
I roasted them and then glazed them in the balsamico.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank you.
I saw you doing that on your Instagram last night.
Yeah, that was fun.
What'd you put underneath this?
No, it's a prop to make it look bigger.
Oh, I thought maybe you paired it with a little bread or something.
No, but I'm going to eat the bread.
Okay, that sounds good because it has all the delicious olive oil and balsamic vinegar on it.
It's the best part for me.
I know.
All right, then we're going to skip over to turkey for a minute and talk about the stuffing, right? Again, no stovetop in Italy. Right? So I made ciabatta stuffing with sausage and sage and mushrooms and aromatics. And so it has a real unctuousness to it. It has obviously that bread component we're looking for. It's just a little, it's like sauce. It's like stuffing that knew somebody, I think.
Right. You know, it's so funny because I guess Italian Americans do everything differently with this stuffing. And my mother, she used her mother's stuffing, which was really not a stuffing. It was a meal in itself. It was rice, mozzarella, and chopped meat sauteed
really?
together.
I like that.
You could almost skip the turkey. Yeah. It's plenty of food right in that dish and delicious.
I hear you. I mean, a lot of times people prefer the size to the turkey. Not this turkey, but I understand.
Your
this one's
turkey looks
special.
good. Okay, wait, let's talk about this.
So instead of having corn on the table in Italy, I had polenta, right? Their cornmeal is very traditional
delicious.
in the north of Italy. They eat it in Tuscany too. And just to sort of ratchet it up a little bit, I make it creamy with mascarpone cheese inside, within the polenta.
Right.
And then on top is gorgonzola and toasted walnuts. So it has a real crunch. It has unctuousness. And it has that bite from the blue cheese and the creaminess. I love that. I could eat that all day too. Tomorrow I cut that into pieces and fry them.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah, that's really good.
This turkey, though,
is
stunning.
Yeah.
Did you stuff this turkey yourself?
This was actually stuffed by Romeo Meats in Bensonhurst, though I have stuffed turkeys myself. I got the idea from the butcher in Tuscany because, A, they don't have a lot of turkeys there, so you had to find a tacchino.
Right.
He got me one, and it was too big for my Betty Crocker oven. You know, the oven's like this big.
Right.
So I brought it back to him. He's like, what am I going to do? He said, no problem. He took all the bones out and restuffed the cavity with meat, and it fit into the oven, right? So the idea of having a rolled, stuffed turkey, it's easier.
Yeah.
It's more delicious.
It looks stunning. It smells delicious. So what is it stuffed with?
It's stuffed with veal mixed with all these different aromatics, right?
So can you ask your butcher to do that, or you think Romeo from Bensonhurst, he's the only one who could do it?
No, everybody will do it. Right? I mean,
really?
Butchers are butchers. That's their job.
I haven't seen that.
I mean,
my
not the
mother
guy at the supermarket, right, in the back with all the cellophane, but like if you have a local butcher, and you should, I mean, they would do things for you. They love doing this kind of stuff. They're butchers.
And do you cook it the same amount of time as you would?
It cooks faster, right? So it takes up less space in your oven.
Yeah.
It cooks faster. It's easier to carve.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't have to rest for 45 minutes, right? You know, and it looks beautiful. So this glaze I have on here is in the last 20 minutes. What I do is take honey and olive oil, equal parts, mix them up with a brush, and just basically paint it. So I painted it with honey and olive oil, put it back in the oven, and that's what gets that golden glow to it.
It is just stunning, and the aroma is unbelievable. So, Andrew, did you put all the recipes somewhere so if people want some last-minute ideas?
Yes, so all the recipes are at appetitomagazine.com, A-P-P-E-T-I-T-O magazine.com. There's a little introduction essay from me about my experience in Tuscany 20 years ago. There is links to every single recipe on this table.
Amazing.
Thank you.
And Appetito Magazine celebrates, obviously, Italian Americans, but is it mostly food-driven?
It's food and drink and culture, right? So we're the only publication in America dedicated entirely to Italian food and drink, right? But we go beyond that into lifestyle, wellness, travel. We have a nutritionist who works with us, right? We're really trying to paint this picture as Italian food being, the kind of food that can lend itself to a lifestyle that we all want.
Right.
And we want to be fit, we want to be happy, we want to enjoy the company of people. And then one of the things I love about your restaurant is so communal.
Thank you.
Fresco by Scotto is it feels like you're walking into someone's house. And that's kind of the ethos that we have at Appetito Magazine.
Beautiful.
And speaking of which, I have something for you.
You do? What do you have?
This is part of our merch package. We have Appetito Magazine t-shirts that come with our subscriptions.
I like that.
This is for you.
Okay, I like that.
Thank you. If you subscribe to the magazine, you get a bottle of extra virgin olive oil, organic. You get a copy of Cucina Tipica, an Italian adventure, my novel, which is how we met.
We did.
You get this t-shirt as well, and some herbs.
Andrew, it's beautiful. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. Everything was terrific.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Bon appetito.
Bon appetito.
All right. Good Day New York. We're coming right back. We have Ryan. He sat down with Billy Joel. Billy Joel.
Billy Joel.
We
Nice.
love the piano man.
We love him.
Okay.
Happy Thanksgiving.